All right, guys. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, but there's when you got a family, you got to take care of them first. I wanted to talk about this here. There's a lot of going on right now. There is new evidence that has come into play. Well, evidence on as finding out what's going on. I wanted to show you these pictures again. And the reason why I want to bring these up is because a lot of people that I'm listening and I'm watching comments and stuff, they don't think that the first person is Darian Brown. They think the first person that's in that room is no other than Cameron. It's an opinion. It's speculation, but a lot of people are swaying towards the first person was Cameron. Now, the police say it was Darion. Darion's saying that was not me. Darion's lawyer has now come across and he has opened his mouth and has done an interview, and he's going towards the insane plea. Now, if the investigators had any smarts about them, they would actually go with the fact that there's more to this story than we know. For instance, the grandfather that had it out with Darion Brown 3 months before this incident of cash being taken had gotten punched in the forehead and punched again, supposedly by Darion Brown. Darion Brown was going through the house and the closets and going through the rooms, and he kicked him out of his house. As he goes to leave, he grabs the 2-year-old up, supposedly. This is a supposedly. Now, this is what you don't understand. Supposedly, from what I'm gathering, Monica Sherrod, or however you say her name, Monica asked the man not to press charges, supposedly. So now that Darion's been arrested for Cash's abduction, not his murder, but for his abduction, the grandfather has now came forward and pressed charges. Isn't that something? Monica had talked with the grandfather and talked him not into, it's a referral to not go and press charges. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something because you just can't make this stuff up. Where is it? Hold on just a minute here. I want to show you. Okay. This right here. And the reason why I'm using his video is not for his content, but he's got the video where you can see Cash a little better. I want to show you when Carter goes to lay back down, he's kicking around, and you can see this one better. He's kicking around and everything, and you can see that Cash does not move after being kicked. I showed this once before. Okay, now there's, let's see. Okay, hold on. This guy here is BX Beast Boy. Go down and sub him. Okay, now as you see, I'm going to turn him off because I'm not going to take his content. I just want to show the video here, okay? As Carter's laying back down, watch how he is moving his feet and he kicks on Cash. Just to be comfortable. He's kicking Cash. Cash is not moving an inkling of an inch, and he's getting kicked at. Here comes, supposedly, now I'm going to show you something in a minute. See these white pants? Now, supposedly, and I'm going to show you something. Okay, she's not going to show it. It's not going to see it, so we're not going to see it. But anyway, there's a lot coming forward, okay? Now, I turned around and I'm going to show you this. I went on Monica's Facebook page. People are mad. This one says, yeah, someone posted this and says, very much so. That nose is extremely prominent in both pictures, which the nose does look alike in both pictures. Okay, let me bring the picture up because I truly believe the same thing. Right here. That nose is prominent with that nose there. The hair in his face is prominent with the hair here. He's wearing a headband, pushing his hair up. He's making sure he's looking at the camera. Okay, I believe the first guy was this guy. That's what I believe. And this person here said, yeah, I was about to post that. It was 2 different people in those videos they have. The first video is the son that took that baby, and they think that the mother is hiding that the son did it. She'd rather sink Darion Brown, who supposedly he lived with them and supposedly had an affair with Monica. Okay? Supposedly. Can't say for fact. We could just say allegedly. How's that? So the second video and it says is the black guy. The second video is Darian Brown. I believe Monica is blaming the guy that got arrested to save her own son because the black guy, which is Darian, is mentally unstable. In an interview with his parents, they stated he is supposed to be on medication and he is financially secure. He had no motive or reason. It's so sad, but how is it so hard to find the father? And if the father was supposed to be going to jail or rehab, why didn't he just contact the biological mother? Everybody's asking the same questions. Now, the video I showed supposedly, and I'm going to try to bring it up here. Let me see. Let me see here. Okay, this is the attorney. Let me see. Let me get that off there. I don't need to be up there. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I was wanting to know, and this is what I'm going to show you guys. Okay, I got to bring up the Facebook in a minute. I was wanting to know what was the exact day that Cash Gernon was killed, and it was on May 15th. Okay, now I want to show you something. Okay, let me get this up here. I'm going to bring this up. Okay, I'm going to bring this up. Let me see right here. Okay, this is Monica's Facebook. This is her Facebook. Okay, Psalms 91, Monica Sherwood. This is her Facebook. This is her. She's older. This is Cameron, younger. These are old pictures. But she didn't post pictures right here until, let's see, May 16th, the day after. She has no pictures of these twins that she's taking care of on her Facebook. Her Facebook seems to be since 2018. And so right here is a camera. Right here by the vacuum cleaner is a camera. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out something here by reading the people's post. This one here says you're just as guilty. You did not deserve that child. And other people, Casey Moles, how do you know? Going by all the fake and misinformation, why not let cops do their job? Well, you want to know why? Because I feel the police already they feel they have the perpetrator and they're going to let these idiots that had over these children go free. And I think that's wrong. Okay. So she posted this one on the 16th. And she posted this one, which we see an interracial child. Who's that interracial child belong to? If she was having an affair with Darian Brown himself. Wow. Makes you wonder. So here's the twins. She posted these on the 16th. She made sure she posted pictures of them on the 16th. Okay. And people weren't quite nice at all. And Melissa Renee seems to really be taken up for these people. So here's our Facebook page. And she started posting on May. Okay. May all the way through. There was a GoFundMe. An 18-year-old punk kid, Darian, killed my baby boy, Cash. And it wasn't even her baby. She didn't even have them that long. They were only, 2 months? I think it was. If even that long with her. So here it is. Supposedly, they are trying to, this is the attorney for Darian. And he's speaking on it. And I'm telling you right now, this is really sad that if the police do not go and check further into this, because I'm beginning to think that Monica is trying to save her son as well. There's two different people in that video. Okay. I believe the first one, it looks like Cameron. I do. And what gets me is we all know, and let me get it here. Let me get this face here. Okay. Hold on. Let me bring this up. Okay. All right. This is Darion. This is Darion. This is Cameron. Something tells me the first guy's Cameron. He's wearing a backpack. We know that Darion has been known to wear backpacks. Darion has been known to terrorize the neighborhood, but that doesn't make him that doesn't mean he's a killer. Then as we're looking here, I don't know who this is. I don't know if that's the mom. Got tattoos all over her legs. But if you look at these pants, now I'm just saying, let's do this, okay? Look at these pants and how they fitting. And then let's look at, let me see if I can find it. Right here. Okay. All right, let's get this here. Okay. Look at these pants and look at them pants. And no one's done this yet. I'm beginning to think the very first guy was not Darion. My heart, and I've never been wrong before when it comes to my intuition, but I'm thinking that guy right there is the first guy. Now, did something happen because here Carter's getting in bed, he's kicking and pushing to straighten up and get comfortable, and he kicks his brother several times. His brother didn't move. You watched a video where the first perpetrator is taking Cash out of bed. Cash is limp. Cash is, to me, I don't think Cash was alive. I think something happened to him. And for the father to say he was beaten, he was stolen, raped, and beaten. How did the father of Monica, how did Kurt know that baby was raped and beaten before stabbed to death? If something didn't happen to Cash before. And then you see him when he's okay, let me get it up here, okay? He smells the blanket as if like it's wet. What happens to a body when it's got a full bladder and the body dies out? The bladder and the kidneys seem to let loose of everything. You can no longer hold it. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? Let me try to find the video here, because this right here, these pants are fitting just like these pants. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, there's something not right about this boy. It has nothing to do with his looks. It has something to do with his reaction and the way he's acting. And if the police don't check in him, I hope they find more DNA in that house. I hope they find the DNA they're needing and they get them both, because I think both were involved. Now, maybe Darion came. I think Darion also could be getting set up, because Darion came the second time. You see him on the camera, but he wasn't. Let me get the video up here, okay? Because he wasn't hurting the child or trying to steal the child. And the father says in the pic, now let me remind you what the father had said. Okay, let's get it here. Let me see. I think this is it. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. Let me see. Okay, an update for now. The kid that abducted him was 18-year-old. My daughter has video of him on her surveillance, taking him from the home while everyone was sleeping. No, taking him from the home by everyone was sleeping. He slipped in the house without anyone noticing and took him around 5, something in the morning. My knowledge, a friend was with him who recorded the whole incident and went back to the house with him again, because they plan on taking Carter, his twin brother, and doing the same thing. People awake in the house and looking for Cash by the time he returned. Now, why would he return while people were looking for him? Okay. He returned to get the second kid, and there's people screaming Cash and looking for Cash, and he returns back into the house. I don't think so. Something ain't right here. Okay. So I'm going to, okay, right here it says, Cash and Carter are 2 little boys our daughter Monica has been taken care of since they were left with her a few weeks ago by a parent who dipped out. For Cash, 4-year-old, he was abducted from their house yesterday in South Dallas, taken away from the home, raped, right here, guys, you can't make this shit up, okay? Raped, beaten, and stabbed to death. Now, how did he know that? I'd like to know how, and I'm just going to say it, and don't get mad at me if you're from Texas. I'll just, do the authorities really go tell people everything they know before they're done with an investigation? Did they go up and tell Monica this boy has been raped, beaten, and stabbed to death? And there were 2 involved? And the one that was recording handed us the phone, so we got it all. Is that what they went and told Monica? And Monica told her dad, Kurt, and Kurt decided he's going to tell this? As you notice, I got Kurt's last name covered up because I don't dox. That's not going to dox him. But how does he know all this? See, this is what I'm talking about. They're covering up something. The whole damn family is. And if the detectives and the authorities don't know, there's something wrong with them. I'm going there. I'm going to set the blame. Something is wrong. Are they really going to accept the fact just because they caught this young man on the camera the second time? They wouldn't even have known it was him if it wasn't for the fact he didn't show up the second time. Who sent him in that bedroom? He wasn't trying to take the child, and that's what I wanted to show you. He was checking on who that child was in the bed. Like, is this, so-and-so, or is this Cash, or is this Carter? He was checking. He wasn't taken. It didn't look like he's going to take that child. So that's my problem. Who sent him in the room to check so he could be seen on the camera the second time? See what I'm saying? Who sent him? Okay. Something ain't right here. Now, let me see here. Let me see if this is, and they had a balloon. I didn't get that video of okay, here we go. All right, here's a surveillance camera right here. And let me explain something to you is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. Here's Cash laying down. Here's Carter going back to his room. Okay. Now watch him get comfortable, and he kicks on Cash, and Cash does not move an inch. Cash does not turn his head or nothing else. Okay, he's getting comfortable. Cash is not moving. His body is being pushed up by his brother. There's in white pants and black tennis shoes. You make sure he looks at the cameras, because they all know the cameras are in there. That's what kills me. They all know, even Darian, who stayed there a while and supposedly had this affair with Monica, knew them cameras were in there. Everybody knew. So, yeah. Just watch. And this is what I'm talking about. He's looking at both of them. He's turning. Someone got his attention. He didn't hear nothing. Someone got his attention, like, hurry up, something like that. By the way he turns. Watch how he turns. You're like, okay, I'm going. Now, I want to show you something. That hair is a hell of a lot longer than what Darian Brown is got. This is not Darian Brown, guys. This is my opinion. This is not Darian Brown. No way. No way. Black tennis shoes, white pants. Them are white pants. People are going to say, oh, it looked different. No. I'm telling you right now, that bed's even white. Okay. Now watch this. I want to show you. He sniffs his hands. Kayron caught this one. So these twins are old enough to get up out of bed and go to the bathroom. But watch what he does. See, someone is staring at that child like that. Had to know him a long time. They had to know them kids for them to stare at him like that. So watch him. Okay. He lifts the blanket. Blanket's wet, and he sniffs the blanket. Like, is that blood or pee or what is that? Now I'm going to show you something. When he goes to take that child, he looks at the window, and supposedly someone was filming from the window is what they were saying. But watch him. Something ain't right with this whole way he's doing this. This is somebody that is regretting or scared they're going to get caught or thinking too much into the situation. Believe me. Now watch. I've been doing nothing but going over and over this video, watching the posture, watching the way the person acts. Now Carter's going to move. It's going to startle him. Now, let me ask you a question. They're twins. If you're going to kill a kid, why are you going to pick and choose which kid you're getting? You got to get the kid that there's a reason why that kid was picked first. That baby is not moving. That baby's twin brother got in bed and kicked around on him while he was getting comfortable, and not one time did Cash move. If you were wanting to take a child and you did not want to get caught, one, you wouldn't take that long. Two, you would grab that child and get the hell out of there. You'd grab any child and get the hell out of there. Seriously? Now watch. Now, I want to get that slower. Okay. This child is not waking up. This child is not moving. Let me get the slower mode. No, I want a little slower. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That child ain't moving. Okay, now I want to show you something. Someone said something to me in one of my videos, okay? And I want you to see this because it made some sense what this person said to me. And hold on here. I want to get it out here. Let me see. Okay, here it is right here. Give me a minute. I got to get it up here and bring it out to you. They made a point to say what they thought, okay, with this scenario here. And I was appreciative with what they said. Okay, let me get this turned off here. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let me bring this up here. All right. This was the video I did yesterday. Okay. Oh, I turned the comments off. Darn it. All right. Let me see here. Let me find it. Hold on. I have to go back. Let's see. The comment was stated. Let me. Hold on. Let me get it here because the comment was stated. They believed. And thank you, by the way, for subscribing, who this person is. Oh, God, this is getting tiresome. Okay, hold on. Let me get this here. They said, and I'll give them a shout out. Mystery Gal, thank you very much. She says, if that door was kicked in, why didn't the law enforcement not take the door with them or something to do forensics to see if there was a shoe print on the door? I don't see fingerprint dust. No, we didn't. She also says, if you notice the way that he holds Cash at the arm length, like he is going to hand him off to somebody. Exactly. Thank you. I was just about to say that. To somebody isn't the way that you would carry a child if you were trying to sneak them out of the house. Mystery Gal also says, Monica and her son are definitely super suspicious and personally think the dad, Trevor, was still living with Monica. I think he was there when Cash died and took off after. And, you know, there you go. That can be it too. Okay. So Supernova commented, if you have a chance to see the road near where the baby was found, there is a large bleach area, almost a circle shape. Nearby has a narrow, and I can't finish it all because I'll have to go on. But anyway, people are starting to comment. I really need to open the comments up on that show. and I think I will. This baby needs justice. Cash needs justice. Now, the point being, does Cash dead before he was taken is my problem. Okay. I think so. I think something happened to Cash, because if you're going to steal a baby, okay, you wouldn't sit and wait and just pick. There was a reason why they had already picked that child. They could have took any child they wanted. They picked that child. Why? Okay. Why did they do that? So this is what I'm saying. It's not making sense why Cash was signaled out and the way Cash was carried out. Okay. It's sad to know that the father, and we've all heard, and I'm not going to play his voice because he don't deserve to be heard. He left 2 babies with people that were questionable. Okay. Come on. She didn't post any pictures of Cash and them until a day after Cash was murdered. Monica didn't post one picture on her Facebook. You can't find her son nowhere. Now that's a little freakish. Every teen has Facebook. They have every social media in the world, and you can't find it. Why not? He has you can't find his social media. Okay. And that's what gets me. So here it is. Right here. I'm going to bring it up here. Okay. Right here. It says, if you notice the way that he holds Cash at arm's length, like he is going to hand him off to somebody, isn't that the way that you would carry a child if you were trying to sneak them out of the house without walking away? Yeah. Why? You would want to hold that baby and put your hand over that baby's mouth or something, wouldn't you? Look how he's getting ready to hand that baby over and the way he's holding him. I agree with this person. I so agree with this person. Okay. I agree with this person. It's the way he picks the person up. And let me show you something. Like I said, okay, here we go. Hold on. I want to show you this. Okay. Here's that picture. And look. Okay. Something ain't right. I believe this guy, and the nose, everyone's talking about the nose, does not fit, does not look like. And you look at the eyebrows, the close-up picture eyebrows, his eyebrows are straight. Let me find the video. Let me find the pictures and I'll show you something. Okay. Look at his eyebrows. They have a curve to them. Okay. He has round eye sockets. His eyebrows are round. Now watch this. Let me get his picture up here. His are straight across. Look at the guy in the video. His eyebrows are straight across. The detective should even know this. If the baby was raped, there's got to be some DNA on that baby. If that's what the father, why would the father do something like that? Is the police department, the detectives that damn stupid up in Texas that they're actually going to go tell Monica, hey, this is what we found. There was a second perpetrator, but no one talks about anyone being arrested except for him. So why would the father put out such a drastic story on Cash and what happened to Cash? For his accountability, he's accountable. He's making it accountable for what he's saying happened to Cash. We ain't hearing it on the news. There's no news press about it. So where's the information coming from that her father, Kurt, would go tell everyone? Is she trying to save her son? I think so. Look at the boy. Something ain't right with that boy. Something not right with that boy. I believe he was the first one on that, and that's my opinion. I'm allegedly. Let's use the word allegedly. Now she's supposed to have all these rooms. Someone said on her Facebook she got a 6-bedroom house. I didn't see that as a 6-bedroom house, but okay. Why was the babies in the back? If they knew they had all these break-ins and they had several break-ins before, they talked about all the break-ins they had. Why didn't they shut the garage? Why didn't they lock it? Why don't you leave your dog, especially pit bulls, running through the house? That night, they just happened to be put up. Something wrong with this story. And then supposedly she had talked to the grandfather not to press charges against Darion Brown when he supposedly tried to take the 2-year-old child, supposedly. Now that he's arrested, the grandfather's coming across and filing charges on Darion Brown now. Really? Why did Monica stop that grandfather from pressing charges? Why did she go talk to him? Why did she make the referral not to do anything? And now all of a sudden, he's pressing charges now that Darion's been arrested for this kidnapping. See, they haven't charged him with murder. They got him for kidnapping. I believe this guy here is right here. I believe it. I truly, truly believe it. Why would he wear a headband? I don't see Darion being the kind to wear a headband. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see him being the kind to wear a headband. Why they got a hood up? Why'd he stand there and stare at the nanny cams? Because it's a setup. Is Monica trying to save her son? Well, let's see. I'm going to call a yes on it. I think she's trying to save her son. She needs to get off the dope. She seriously needs to get off the dope because that's what she's doing. Especially the kind she's doing. But this right here, and them white pants. Now, let me see something here. I'm going to bring up the video. Yeah, hold on. Let's take this down and this down. Yeah, I think this is him. Yep. Definitely. Now, that baby ain't moving. That baby ain't upset. That baby ain't startled. That baby, nothing. And Cash moves in his sleep, but goes back to bed. He took the sleeping child, but he didn't. So was Cash, and that's a question we all should be asking. Was Cash alive, or was he already dead before they took him? Now he comes in and watch what he does. Let me explain to you what he's doing. That first person is a bit heavier than Darion. Darion checked on him. That was someone checking on somebody. He's checking on him. He's not going to take him. He's checking on him. He wasn't going to take him. That was the morning they were calling for him. Really? If he's, and this is what I need to ask you guys. If he's going to take this child, wouldn't he take this child like he did to the grandpa, supposedly, where he snatched up the 2-year-old granddaughter? He ain't got a problem with snatching up a 2-year-old granddaughter in front of the grandpa and punching the grandpa in the head. And now he's got a problem because they're looking for Cash. And he going to leave Carter there when he has a perfect chance to grab Carter and run? Because supposedly they went around the block, right? This ain't making no sense. You can say what you want, but this ain't making no sense. I don't believe he was there to take that child like Kurt said, Monica's dad. I think he was there checking on the child and he was walking around looking for. I believe there's more than one person involved. Yeah. Is he involved? He could be. If I was him and I know a lot of stuff, I'd be flapping my brain. I'd be flapping real big time right now. Because there's more to this story than what we're being told. And now we're finding out that Monica talked to the grandpa not to press charges at the time that happened. Now we're finding out Monica had an affair with Darion, and that old lady, she a lot older too. Then we find out that Darion lived there supposedly at a time. You know what? It sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Sounds like a bunch of crap, and they're not being forthcoming. And now the bleach stain. I wish I had somebody up in Texas that could actually go to there. Literally go there. Because someone had done exactly, I think, a drive-by. Hold on, let me see this. And supposedly showed the way that he took the child and how many blocks that was. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if that's the case, why didn't somebody hear something? That baby had to scream unless he was drugged. Or he was already dead. One of the two. Cash Dernan's murder suspect Darian Brown tried to snatch a 2-year-old girl from her grandfather's home in February, but he didn't call police. Why didn't he call the police? Because Monica supposedly went and talked to him. It's her neighbor. Because Darian lived with her. Supposedly. Okay? That's what I'm saying. This is all news coming up now. We're hearing some new stuff now. Cash Gernan murdered suspect Darian Brown allegedly tried to snatch another toddler, a 2-year-old girl, in February, but her grandfather intervened and stopped him. But we hear that Monica supposedly went and talked to him and asked him if he would not press charges against Darian. Why would she do that? And then all of a sudden something happens that this child is dead now and he's being arrested for it. And I don't think he was in it. That's not him. Guys, let me explain something. His hair is like little tiny corn rolls. Okay. If you know what a corn roll is, let me show you something. Okay. This is kinky curl. This is not a corn roll. That's too wide. That's too wide spaced. These are tiny corn rolls. Right here, that is, I'm telling you, okay? That is wild curl hair right there. Wild curl hair. All right? See, he got different tennis shoes everywhere. He's got different shoes. Okay, let's go back. Go back to this. Okay, this here is cornrow. This here, and I'm just saying, you got to get a little smart here, is wild curl hair. That's wild curl hair on that forehead. That is not cornrows on that forehead. Do you see the difference that I'm trying to show you here, okay? That is cornrows. That is wild curly hair up there on that forehead. That's wild curly hair here. And he wore a headband to pull up some of the hair. I am not stupid. And it don't take rocket science to figure this out. Okay. I have been doing nothing but studying this and studying this and studying this. And I'm looking and I'm telling you right now, that is curly hair. And that nose matches that nose more than it matches this one. This one's too wide. That one, perfect nose. Curly, fetchy hair. Cornrow. There is no curly, fetchy hair covering his forehead. These are cornrows. This is curly, fetchy hair in the forehead. He's got a headband holding the rest of it up. We're not idiots here. And detectives that are on the case should look at this a little bit further. Come on, this boy right here is saying that is not me on that camera. This guy is pricking him. He's pointing a finger. Of course he is. There's too much here to say that's what's happening. No, I refuse to believe that this guy is the only one in there. This is not him. That's curly hair. That's not cornrow hair. Hold on. I'll show you. Let me bring this down here. I don't want nobody. So hold on. Because I don't need nobody to see my damn file that I put it in. Okay. Hold on just a minute. Let me get this up here. Okay. Will it open? Let me see. Will it open? I don't know where it went. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. Okay, it should have. It's pop. No, it didn't pop. No, I don't want that. Okay. Okay, we'll do this. Maybe I can make it smaller. Okay, I don't know where it's going. It's not opening. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. All right, let me do this. The only way I can do it. Okay. Because I'm about to show you, no one's talked about the hair. No one's paying attention to the hair. I pay attention to each detail. And the reason why I do is because it's very important that all people should. Okay. There are people's. I don't care if I save this guy. I don't care if I save the son. I don't care if they both go to prison. I care that there is true justice for this child. True justice. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. All right. Now let me show you something. Okay. All right. Let me see this. Hold on. I'm getting a copy of this picture so I can show you something, because this is not the first person is not Darian. No way. Even though we want justice for Cash and we would prefer to say it was, it's not, guys. Okay. Just saying. You can say it all. You can want it all you want. It's not going to happen. Let me see what I did with the picture. Okay. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to bring this picture up. Okay. That is not, let me blow it up, get it bigger. Look, that is curly freaking hair, dudes. That is not cornrows. That is not what Darian has, cornrows. You know, the rolled hair. That's kinky hair right there. That's kinky. That's there. His cornrows aren't that big. They're tiny. Okay, they're tiny. And let me bring up his picture, because you can't make this up. See, it's hanging over it's hanging over the headband. This is kinky hair. You think for a minute that it's cornrows? No. Okay. Okay, let's put this over here. That is real thin. Each one of them are real thin cornrows. This is kinky ass hair here, guys. You cannot make that up. Okay? No way, shape, or form you're going to get me to believe that that is Darian Brown, the first person, the perpetrator that took that baby out, that took Cash out of that bed. No way am I going to believe that. See, I look at this video 20 times a day, 20 times a night, hoping to find another hint, another something. And that is not his hair. And if the authorities think that that is Darian Brown's hair, something is definitely wrong with them, because there's your thin cornrows, there's your thick ass curls. And who has thick ass curls? Nobody else but guess who? The one that mama trying to take care of right there. The wild curl hair, the white pants, the black tennis shoes. Are you working with me yet, people? The black shoes look just like these. White pants, curly hair, cornrow, curly hair, headbands holding up some of the hair so it's out of his face. No. No way, shape, or form is anyone going to get me to believe, not even the detectives in Texas are going to get me to believe that the first person, I believe there's more. I believe two are involved, if not the whole damn family. Something happened to Cash. And I think the detectives in Texas should work a hell of a lot harder than they are right now. And yes, they probably are working harder. But I believe the whole damn family was involved. There is no way. I think Monica's trying to save her own son is what I'm trying to believe. Because look at that. Look at that kinky hair. Look at that kinky hair. That is not cornrows. This boy got cornrows in his hair right here. He got cornrows. You can't make that up. Did anybody else see that? Did anybody else try to check that out and say, well, here it is. Right there tells you that is not Darian Brown, the first person taking that baby, taking Cash out of that bed. That is not Darian Brown. No. See, Kayron wanted me to take this. She says, because you can do it. She knew what I do. She knew. Kayron knew from the get-go that I would search this and search this and search this and dissect and dissect. And I thank her for bringing me this story. I had heard about it. But then when I started checking into it and I started going to some of these other people and listening to them talk, I'm like, something ain't right with this story. And then they had a balloon. I'm still trying to look for that video where they had it's like a ceremony and they set off balloons for Cash. And here the whole Sherwood family's there. Why? There's other people that don't believe that that was Darian Brown. Darian Brown says that's not me on the camera. The second person is Darian Brown. But I can tell you, Darian Brown, when he says he did not take Cash out of that bed, he did not take Cash out of that bed. Kinky-headed somebody did. Somebody with kinky curls that had to wear a headband to pull the hair up. And look how the hair is pushed up. Who has kinky hair? Who has more to lose? Uh-huh. You know, the one that says he's 4 years old, man. You took him from his bed. He was sleeping. Yeah, I bet he was, Cameron. Bet he was. How come lie detector test has not been put on that? And then Monica says she's going to get a lawyer and she's going to go sue everybody. Let me inform you something, Monica. You have to go to each and every state to sue these people. I don't think you're going to make it. You can't even afford a damn new shade to put in your window, much less a lawyer. So here we are. I'm telling you, there's no way. You guys can forget it. That was not Darion that took that baby out of that bed. Darion Brown, I can honestly say that was not him. Is he involved? Some way, shape, or form he is. But I think something happened to Cash, and I think they're all covering it up. Why are there so many cameras through that whole house? Why were the dogs put up? 3 pit bulls and a puppy? Why was the garage left? And he couldn't even show you where the chain was they used to lock it down. Why was it unlocked that night when they had so many break-ins in that house? The people that murdered that baby are right in that house. My opinion. Prove it they weren't. Somebody prove they weren't. They know more than what they're saying. Know a hell of a lot more. And if you go over on her Facebook page, read all the comments, everybody else is saying it too. Now, a lot of people can't be wrong. And if the detectives had any damn brains about them, they'd follow this through and start checking in a little bit more, because it don't take rocket science. Hell, I'm not even the FB freaking eye. And I can tell you that's not Darion Brown. Look at the hair. That's kinky ass hair like this chumps. This is cornrow, tiny cornrow. It is not even thick and curly and kinky. When I seen that, I was like, no, that's too big of a curl. That is not this guy's hair. And he's getting ready to go down for a murder that other people were involved in. And was he involved in some way, shape, or form? He was, because he did show up in the bedroom the next morning when they were supposed to be looking for Cash. But see, she's lying about the whole thing she was talking about. The times that she's talking, the time zones are not right. They don't match up. And then she calls for a break-in, but then she calls back later that Cash is missing at the times that she called. You can't make this crap up. I'm going to call it. Was Darion in that room? He sure was the second time around. He was looking to see which baby that was in that bed, because it don't look like he's going to snatch him. He looked confused, like what the hell's going on type thing. But that man up there in the white, And I'm seeing, it's like this boy it's like Cameron ain't got no more clothes than what he's wearing. That's a hooded shirt with a backpack. That is not even the same type of backpack that Darion Brown was using when he was wearing in the neighborhood. Go back and look at the pictures. It's a bigger backpack. That's a little bitty backpack. That is a white boy carrying that baby out of that bed. That ain't a black guy. That's a white boy. So, I wonder what happened. The father of Monica says he's pastor / plumber, but he can't even spell. I'm glad the good Lord's got him working for him. But how did he know that the baby was beaten and raped? That didn't even come out in the news. Not that I know of. And thanks to Karen and Merrick and myself, I've listened to a lot of news on it, and I ain't seen once where they said that baby was raped and beaten. So you tell me. That baby's being pulled out of that bed, and that baby he's not even, his legs are spread apart. He's not awake. He's either dead or he's been drugged. I hope that the forensics, and when they do the autopsy, they come out with a lot more. And maybe Darion Brown is involved in some way and he's afraid to talk, and there's a little something wrong they say about him. I'm looking for his social media. I can't find Cameron on Facebook, and that's weird. So did they close their accounts down? What? So here there was the Sherwood family is injecting themselves too deep into this for them to only know them children for a couple of months. They're injecting themselves too deep. They're making sure that they get their story out. They've already, and I thought that detectives tell you don't be talking about this until we get the investigation done. Unless the detectives want to have them talk so they fry themselves, because usually what happens. But there is no way you're going to get me to believe that them tiny cornrows is that man's hair in that picture. That is not him. That is not him. It looks more like this guy here. The cheekbone, this guy. The nose, this guy. The hair, this guy. More than I would believe it was this guy. Was Darianne Brown involved in some way, shape, or form? Yes. Was he the one that took the baby out of that bed? I don't believe so. I hope they do a deeper investigation what they're doing. Because if they're going to settle that they got the guy, justice is not being done for cash. I mean, I'm just saying. So here, all this new stuff has come up about Monica. Monica's hiding something. Monica is definitely hiding something. And I think she's trying to save her kid. Now, let me find this here. I want to see, let me see here if I got a picture of it. Because I want to show, okay, here it is. Okay. This is not cornrows like he's got. Okay. This here is not cornrows. This here is some frizzed up hair. Now, I'm going to show you something, okay? Let me see. Is this the one? I think this is the one. Or they blew that one up too big. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I got a better picture. Yeah, okay, this is the one. This is definitely the one. I want you to pay attention, okay? Now, I'm going to blow this up a bit because I want you to look at something here. Look at the eyebrows, how it's curved. This eyebrow is straight across. Do you see that? His eyebrows are curved. His are straight across. Now pay attention what I'm about to show you. His are straight. Straight. Curved. Perfectly curved. Straight. Straight. Straight eyebrows. Perfectly curved. That is not him. The eyebrows, the hair, all wrong. That is not him. None at all. And here, the mother sold the story. Then someone opened up a GoFundMe, and it wasn't even her kid to go get a GoFundMe for, which got shut down. But the point being, they were making money off this baby's life, off this baby's death. And here, I guess if I offer them $200 to $300, maybe they'll give me an interview too. Huh? How about that one? Because they don't seem to want to give anybody an interview unless you pay them for it. But I bet you I could trip up her son. I bet you I can trip him up like a big dog. Because he got something to do with this. He couldn't look the camera in the eye when he was talking about it. He didn't look like he was too upset. He tries to tear up, but he don't. He tries to sound like he's sad and about to cry, but he don't. Because he's the one I feel took that baby from that bed. There, I said it. And I'm telling you right now, it's messed up. So I believe Monica's trying to save her son. But like I said, these eyebrows are not him. His occurred. And I'm going to go back and look at the video and get better pictures of this. His straight across, curved. These are not bushy ass eyebrow. Look at that. She knows exactly what happened. She knows exactly what the hell happened. Now, hopefully, maybe I'm wrong, but I can tell you right now, cornrows don't frizz out. You either got them or you don't. That boy got some frizzy hair in his head. Everybody thinks it was Cameron. Every comment I'm reading, everything I'm listening to, they say it's Cameron. There was 2 people involved. Evidently, Kirk knows more than we know. You know, the preacher man hiding behind Christianity to save his own ass because he's lying like a big dog. Supposedly he was the one that prayed during the balloon. I want to see that video. I'm still looking for that video. So if anybody finds it, please send it to me. I want to see the balloon ceremony they did where they set off the balloons. And from what I see, Cameron ain't got no clothes but what he owns right there, because he wearing them there too. From what I seen on that one video that was showing part of it, he was also wearing the same white pants when he went to where they had the vigil, you know, set up with the teddy bear and the flowers and stuff. He's wearing the white pants in too. Same white pants we're seeing in that video. Well, can't make this stuff up now, can you? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. So, guys, I'm telling you right now, I think Cash deserves. Okay. When did she says she sent it to me. Yeah, and then another baby come up missing, 6 years old. There's another story. Good Lord, you can't make this crap up. Found him dead in a hotel room, motel, something about the dad's girlfriend or something. I don't know. That's another story we got to hit. Yeah, but that's that one. I can't deal with her. She's loud. Hold on. Let me make sure this is it. Oh, it's like, no, I ain't playing for you, lady. Hold on. Hold on. You sent it to my phone, so I got to play it and then go in my history here. Okay. Is this the balloon 4-year-old Cash live coverage with boots on the ground? Huh? That ain't the balloon thing, is it? Really? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I can go to my thing here and get it now. Hold on. Now that I played it on my phone. Let's see. No. That's the only way I can transfer it over, if I go to my phone first and then pull it up here. Let me see. Okay. History. Hold on. Hold on. This is not happening to me today. Hold on. Okay, let me say something. It's not showing up. What channel do I got my name in? Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to bring it up because I'm going to show you guys something. Okay. All right, just saying. Okay, now I'm ready. God, I got to go back over there. Oh, got to scroll again. Okay, hold on. Right here, the balloon. Okay, gotcha. Now I got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me refresh this and bring it up real quick before I get off here. I want to see something. Is it playing? Okay, it says 4-year-old. Check out. Let me see. This is not happening. I'm having a bad moment here. Okay, wait. You got to get your Facebook back. Just hide the damn thing. Because this is not. Oh Jesus. Okay, hold on. It's not helping me switch accounts. Okay. Okay, now I can go there. Okay. I had to close it out. Okay, give me a minute here because I want to bring that balloon thing up. If I can get to it. Good God. Woman, you got to find another way to do this. I can't do phone and then go back to my thing. I can't do it. I just can't. Okay, hold on. I'm almost there this time. I swear. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, now I should be able to go in my history on my laptop here. Okay, there we go. Okay. And what? No, girl, I can't get it off my phone and put it on my thing. Okay, now it should. All right, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now I got it. Okay. All right. It's somebody's channel. All right, let's bring this up here. Okay, let's see.
People, all we can do is report.
Okay, I just want to see the balloons. Okay. You must be reporting on it too. Where's the balloons? Okay. All right. All right. This is no thanks investigates. Alrighty. I want to see who's all there. Let me see. Okay. I want to get to the balloons. It's good how the communities come out like this, but they don't have a clue. I mean, because if I was there, I'd say something. I'd say something right out the bat. I would not have a problem with saying something. Okay, I want to get the family, the Sherwood family on there. Okay. Let me open this up bigger. Okay. Wait a minute, let me see if I got this setting right. Yeah, it's normal. Okay. All right. Is that her? That's her right there? Wow. Really? That's her. The police. Okay. No, he's got it. What the hell? Huh. Something wrong with that family, guys. Oh, he ain't gonna wearing the white pants. Something's wrong with that family. A lot of people ain't standing with them either. Look at him. Huh. Huh. Hold on.
Try to keep this jury pool clean, right?
Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh man, that's a commercial. I don't want to do a commercial. Okay, so attention homeowners. Hey, go get you a Solier program. You can even get paid for doing the Solier. Okay. Let's see this. Okay.
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, when you.
All right.
How you doing? How you doing, this Monica? You all right?
They don't want to look at nobody. They don't want to look at nobody. They don't want to talk to nobody. Ain't that something?
I'll send you a new piece.
They don't want to look at nobody and they don't want to talk to nobody.
How you doing? How you doing, this Monica? You all right? Beautiful balloons. Look at the dinosaur balloons.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to nobody.
You remember they said Cash loved to play with dinosaurs, so.
There you go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I know who that baby belongs to now.
Get up on in there and let us all pray with him.
Hold on.
I'm going to go through this.
To say some nice thing.
Thank you. I want to go through that. I'm not going to go through it right now, but I will go through it this evening. But what I was saying was, guys, there is a lot going on and there's a lot that is happening and a lot that is said. And it's not looking towards anyone believing that Darian Brown was the first person in that bedroom. Okay. I'm not going to believe it because from what I showed you from the pictures, They just don't match up. The hair don't match up. The nose don't match up. Nothing matches up. Nothing matches up. And that there is some kinky stuff. There is, oh, really? Okay. There's cornrows. But this here, I'm telling you, there's something not right about this picture, and there's something not right about it. And that is some kinky stuff hanging straight out like that. Here, his hair, where is he? Okay, I can't find, I took him down. I'm telling you guys, they need to seriously do some checking, and they need to use forensics, because that right there is not cornrows. That's some kinky ass hair. Why is that person picking cash out of the whole deal when here comes Carter going to bed, and seconds later, here comes supposedly Darian? Okay, don't make sense. Why did they pick cash? He could have grabbed Darian in the hallway and took off out to the garages the way the Cameron said he came in and came out. He was that baby with Carter just coming right back to bed from probably using the bathroom. Why didn't he grab him and run out of the garage? Why did he wait till Cameron got back or Carter got back in bed and then persist to go over there and take his time taking cash out of that bedroom? Unless there was something they had to find. Something they had to hide. There's something, this story it's aching me. I'm going to make sure I dissect this story to death, because something ain't right here. And Cash deserves justice for what happened. So does that other baby in the motel room. They're saying the girlfriend did it. And I'm going to check into that. But right now, this has got me very, very startled, because as you've seen, Carter was coming to bed. He's coming in a few seconds later. Why didn't he just grab? There was a baby right there. Why you got to pick and choose which kid you take? They're both twins. Because I believe there was something to hide. They had to cover up for something that was wrong with Cash. And I truly believe that. Do I see Cameron being a bully to a child? Hell yeah. I can just feel it. So I'll be back here tomorrow night trying to bring up some more. But I truly believe, after looking at this, that's some kinky ass hair up there. That is some curly ass nappy head. That is not no cornrow. That is a big curl right there hanging down. Why would you wear a headband? Why would you wear a hood if you weren't trying to hide who you were? He didn't try to hide who he was coming in the next day to steal a child, supposedly. The detectives need to pull Kurt in and ask him, how do you know the baby was raped and beaten? What makes you think that? God, I got to come to Texas and show the detectives how to do it. I can do that. Because this right here is what everyone's saying. That this is him. That's some kinky ass hair. Look at them curls going across that forehead. He pulled it up. He pulled that hair up with that headband. That headband ain't even on the forehead like a headband should be worn. That headband is holding up hair. Are you working with me now? And then he looked straight at the camera, because they already did this night vision shit to see what it would look like. I can guarantee you they planned this shit. That boy, he lying. He can't even stare at the camera when he's doing an interview and talking. Maybe Cash upset him. Maybe he pushed Cash. Maybe he threw Cash down or something. Maybe something happened that was horrific to Cash that we'd rather not talk about, and they had to do something. They were in there to get Cash. Why just Cash? When he could have easily grabbed that baby and walked out. Carter, when he was coming back from the bathroom, it looked like. Or I can't say bathroom, but he was coming back in there. There's a child right there. You could have grabbed that child and took off. No one had been the wiser. And if he'd known you, you could have talked him out of the house. Because supposedly, Darian Brown didn't have a problem with snatching a child in front of an adult, supposedly. Allegedly, if Darian Brown lived there, them kids knew him, it would have been easy to talk Carter out as he was coming back into the bedroom. He was already awake. Why do you wait for that baby to get comfortable and back to sleep to come get Cash? Because they had to hide something that has happened to Cash. Oh. Well, it gives you something to think about, guys. You know what? I know that's all I think about 24/7 now. Sorry I was a little late tonight, but tonight was practice and everything, and I had to get the kids had to get situated all around. So, but tomorrow night, 8 o'clock for sure. I'll be back on here. Hopefully I found some more. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace. Pray for Cash's family. Oh, and not the Sherwoods. Pray, guys. Peace out.